We reach you from a layer of reality where thoughts are not invisible.
Where every inner sentence leaves a trace in the fabric of being. From here, your inner voice is not background noise. It is architecture. We observe how you speak to yourself. In fragments, in accusations, in unfinished sentences that circle the same wounds. You call it thinking, but it is often repetition disguised as truth. Your mind narrates constantly, a stream without pause, a voice that comments, judges, predicts, remembers, and rarely do you question the tone of this narrator. Rarely do you ask who trained it. Rarely do you notice that it learned its language from moments of fear, not wisdom. From our universe, consciousness is something you practice, not something that simply happens to you. You believe your inner voice is fixed, that it is who you are, but it is not. It is a habit, and habits can be rewritten. Listen closely. The way you speak to yourself in difficulty. Would you use those words with someone you love? Would you tell a friend they are weak for feeling? Would you shame them for needing rest? Would you replay their mistakes endlessly and call it motivation? And yet, you do this to yourself daily, with precision, with consistency. From here, this is one of the great paradoxes of your species. You crave kindness, but deny it at the source. Your inner voice shapes your nervous system. It instructs your body on whether the world is safe. It tells your heart whether it is allowed to soften. Every sentence you repeat inside becomes a rule your cells begin to follow. This is why we speak to you now. Practice rewriting your consciousness, not by force, but by familiarity. Begin by noticing the raw, unedited flow, the sentences that arise automatically, the stories you tell about yourself when no one is listening. Do not censor them. Observe them as data. Then, gently, rewrite. Speak to yourself as you would to a dear friend sitting beside you. Not perfect, not healed, just human. When you fail, say, "You are learning." When you feel lost, say, "It makes sense that you are tired." When fear speaks, answer it with curiosity instead of punishment. This is not self-deception, it is self-leadership. From our dimension, the beings who evolved were not the ones who eliminated doubt, but the ones who changed how they responded to it. Your voice is yours. It was never meant to imprison you. It was meant to guide. You can train it. You can soften it. You can teach it new rhythms. Just as a musician practices scales, you can practice compassion in language. At first, it will feel unfamiliar, even false. This is normal. Your nervous system is used to harshness. Gentleness feels foreign until it becomes safe. But repetition rewires reality. Each time you choose a kinder sentence, you alter the internal environment you live in. Each time you interrupt cruelty with care, you create space for clarity to emerge. From here, we see your future selves shaped by this choice. Not by what happened to you, but by how you learn to speak to yourself afterward. Remember this. Your inner voice is the one you will hear the longest. Train it with intention, with patience, with respect. You are not required to silence it, only to teach it how to love without condition. We will be listening for the shift.
End of transmission.